Yo, what's up guys? Before I get into today's video, make sure you guys go watch my last video if you missed it. It's about Lauri Markkanen, and I'd say it's some pretty big news, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But yeah, let's get right into today's video. Today's video is a big one as well. There's been a lot of rumors coming out this week, and this video makes me happy, and I'm sure it's going to make a lot of you guys happy. I've been seeing a lot of people in the comments asking, when is Jim Boylen going to get fired? And it finally looks like it's going to happen in a few weeks or whenever the NBA season comes back. I've been saying that in my past videos, but finally there's a lot more rumors and news about it as well. And per Chicago Sun-Times, Arcidiacono will likely fire Jim Boylen in the upcoming weeks. Boylen's career with the Bulls is likely over, but if the season does come back and say the Chicago Bulls have to play like 5 to 10 games, Jim Boylen will be the head coach, because it's kind of pointless to hire a new head coach to coach 10 pointless games pretty much, because the Bulls aren't going to make the playoffs if, there's only 5 to 10 games left. I just doubt it. We're not even close to really the playoffs, and I just doubt it, man. Jim Boylen's just not a good coach. And like I said, Jim Boylen is most likely going to get fired in the upcoming weeks per Chicago Sun-Times. Arcidiacono hasn't made it official yet because he's pretty much waiting on the NBA season to come back or get canceled. But decisions have been made behind the scenes, and it's good to hear this because Jim Boylen, he's been a terrible coach. I don't know why the Bulls extended him and gave him all that money. It's just crazy talk. I don't understand the Chicago Bulls. They just like hiring dumb head coaches with no experience and extending them. Like, they extended Jim Boylen, and we didn't even see anything he could do. He took over after Fred Hoiberg got fired like half a season, and he did a terrible job. And he still got an extension from the Bulls. So, I don't understand. The Bulls are cheap. Everyone knows we're cheap, but we just blowing money on head coaches and then firing them. I'm pretty sure we're still paying Fred Hoiberg money. It just doesn't make sense, man. But I am happy to hear that Jim Boylen is most likely gone in the upcoming weeks. I've also made a few old videos about potential head coaching candidates, so definitely check that out. I might make a new one if any more, news and rumors come out about the Bulls, head coaching search and situation. But yeah, more on this topic. The Chicago Bulls' new front office, they had a lot of detailed discussions with players and other people within the front office, and they were getting a lot of, mixed reviews about Jim Boylen, and that's why they are leaning towards starting with a new head coach. And like I've said, it makes me happy to hear about all this, but it doesn't surprise me. Arcidiacono is a new man coming to a whole new organization and team. So I don't blame him for wanting to start, with a new whole coaching staff, medical staff, and everything like that. Arcidiacono has been in charge for a few months now, maybe 2 months, and he's just done a great job. I'm happy that he's leading our organization now. He replaced John Paxson, fired Gar Foreman, and he's pretty much just waiting for the season to come back to fire Jim Boylen. And it's also good to see that the Bulls owners, they're not trying to influence the decision on Jim Boylen. And they're allowing Arcidiacono to do whatever he wants, even though ownership and John Paxson have really pushed and supported Jim Boylen to keep his job. And I understand why they're trying to do that, because they are hired him. They want him to, do a good job so it doesn't backfire on them. I understand them trying to, stick with him. But at the same time, they got to realize he's not a good head coach. He doesn't fit our plans. Our players don't like him. It's obvious. Lauri Markkanen and Zach LaVine don't trust him, don't listen to him. I've seen many games when the Bulls called a timeout, or Jim Boylen calls a dumb timeout with 12 seconds remaining, or I saw he called the timeout when Ryan Archie had an easy layup. The players just don't like the coach, and no player is going to play that hard for a coach that they don't trust or like. So it's good to see that he's getting fired. It's a change that we've needed for a while now. Hopefully, our new front office can just hire a good head coach that knows how to use our players, and hopefully our players trust and like and make a good connection with. And hopefully the Bulls make the playoffs next year. And the second topic in today's video is about the NBA season opening up and coming back. A lot of states and NBA teams' facilities have been opening up, and the Bulls were one of the 8 NBA teams left that their facilities weren't open. But per Casey Johnson, the Bulls have received clearance from their governor that they're in talks with the city officials to safely open the Advocate Center on Friday. And that's good to see, because I saw that the NBA season is going to come back in Disney World or something like that, so that would be cool to see. I don't know how they're going to handle that. The Bulls might not even play another game. They might just skip the playoffs, I've been seeing. But it is good to see that, the Bulls organization and Chicago is slowly starting to open up again. even though not many, players are currently in Chicago, and there's no guarantee the Bulls will be part of the NBA's return to play when that's decided, but it is a good step to see for Chicago and, just the NBA in general. And the second part in today's video is going to be a mailbag. Keep leaving any questions you guys got for me below. And the first question in today's mailbag is, what coach do you think the Bulls need to get? And honestly, I've heard a lot of rumors about like Adrian Griffin because he's been linked to the Bulls. But honestly, I want a good proven head coach, like someone that's been in the league for many seasons. He has a good coaching record. There's not too many like good names out there right now, so hopefully after the season's like done or whenever the playoffs are, hopefully a few more head coaches get fired so we have some better candidates. But Kenny Atkinson's an okay candidate out there. Adrian Griffin, he's okay. Mark Jackson, I saw he wants to coach again, but with his name it's just a lot of drama right now, so I doubt the Bulls would pursue that. But who knows with our new front office. If any news or rumors come out or any head coaches get fired, I'll definitely make a video talking about that, so stay tuned for the channel for any updates on that. But yeah, I'm not too sure who I would want the coach to be right now. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for the season to be over, then make a video on it again. But yeah, I want you guys to comment below who you want the Bulls to sign as head coach. And the next question in today's mailbag is, who else in the medical staff do you think should get fired or should not return to the Chicago Bulls for next season? I believe we should fire everyone in the medical staff and player development staff, just literally just everyone. Fire them all. But yeah, I do believe we should just fire everyone, the coaching staff, medical staff, player development staff. I mean, we've pretty much fired everyone in our front office, so we should just continue and fire everyone, just clear everything. The Bulls have needed change in pretty much every aspect of the organization for many years now, so I don't think anyone should stay. Even our assistant coaches that have stayed, I wish they honestly haven't. We need to get everyone new, hire a new head coach, and let him bring in all, his guys that he wants to coach with. And the final question in today's mailbag is, what free agent should we pick up? This free agency is pretty weak, and the Bulls don't have that much money because Otto Porter Jr. is, supposed to accept his player option this offseason whenever that starts. And if he accepts that, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be making like $28 million a year, which that's really overpaid for Otto. I like him when he's healthy. He's a good 3-and-D type player, but he's definitely not worth almost $30 million a year. That's superstar money in this league. So we'll probably just keep Otto for one more year. I doubt, any team is going to want to trade for that contract. But who knows with our new front office, it wouldn't surprise me if the Bulls make a lot of trades or any big trades this offseason. But right now, there's not too many big name free agents. I just hope we sign some veterans. I'll probably make another video on, free agents that we should sign this offseason in the upcoming weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, I don't really expect us to sign anyone big unless we trade someone and make clear up a lot of cap space. I just see us signing like a few named veterans to help our young players out and develop and hopefully aim towards the playoffs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Keep leaving more mailbag questions below. Thank you guys for always supporting my channel and liking the videos. Have a good one.